It's been a while since I dropped this shit. Swole fam, y'all better run this up. KD, let's go. Yeah. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, yeah. You know we don't play guys. I'm blessed, I never said I didn't struggle. I finesse, I never said I didn't hustle. These niggas talk so loud, the way I move is subtle. I'm the ocean, but these niggas just a puddle. Ay, oh, I swear I'm delusional. These niggas ain't using me. They want my energy, ain't nothing new, this is usual. These figures confusing me. What's gotten into me? They say I'm using their cubicles. Clipping KD like some cuticles. None of this shit is excusable. Don't need a muse when I'm musical. Ay, whoa, I'm tired of saying for truth when nobody's doing it. Yeah, they're controlling the youth. Agenda of fusing them, nigga. We losing them. Matter of fact, we just abusing them. That's a fact. We try to roll with a ballad act. Fucking low key with the Tesseract. They throwing smoke when they got it. Get the fuck up out your little bubble. They wanna ask how much it costs, I said it double. Gorilla beer, these niggas only rockin' stubble. The realest nigga make these bitches start to stumble. Aye, East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah. East Coast with that gang gang, West Coast with that gang gang, global with that gang gang, you know we don't play guys, yeah.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
Hi everyone!
What's up, bro?
I don't think I've done like a general introduction yet as to who I am, so I thought I would do that now.
I can't stand stupidity. If you're gonna say stupid shit.
Hi, my name is Bunny and I use bun pronouns.
What is your problem, man?
I am a gender fluid, trans femme, pan-romantic, great ace, white passing Japanese person.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight!
Inconceivable!
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testing. Testicles. Ooh. Welcome, everyone, to episode 22 hundo and 50 dose of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy, Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. Today's episode, the Beastcast, is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everest and K2, flexing on all you
fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
It's the fucking Catalina wine.
All right, Swole fam, we are back at it again, and we are going to do our motherfucking best yet again. We are back for another episode. It feels like we've gone live 3 times today because we fucking did. So let's hope our thyroid is all right. Let's not waste any time. Everyone, make sure you're checking out all the links in the show notes down below for swolenormousx.com to join the greatest fam in the fucking realm. Swole fam's absolutely crushing it. So fam, we were going live earlier. We didn't make it through. We had some major issues, but Papa's back up and rocking. I want you to drop in the comments down below. Now that you had plenty of time to go to the fucking gym, What'd you smash today? Drop that in the comments down below, and let's jump right into today's episode. We tried to bust the nut earlier. Right now, I feel like we shall succeed. Let us summon the Falcon and get into today's episode. Shall we? Beaches, drum roll. Look. Nailed it. All right. Okay, hashtag but my thyroid. We would have gone live earlier today, but my thyroid. It's true. Papa Swole had some serious thyroid issues. It seems like the computer had some serious fucking thyroid issues. The internet had some serious thyroid issues, but we persevere and we are still here. So hashtag but my thyroid for a chance to win today's Swole card. We'll give that away at the end of today's show. Now let's moisturize and get into that tip, fellas and ladies. Babe, just an inch. It's cold outside. All right, all these posts are from inside swolenormousx.com. We read, I think, one or two. We read a couple. We're just going to do it again as if it's our first time. So let's read the first post from Andrew. And remember to check the show notes down below. The last day today is for those 4th of July specials. Ends tonight at midnight, swolenormousx.com/USA. Best time to go unlimited is right fucking now. So from the Swole Fam discussion boards on swolenormousx.com, Andrew writes, Happy 4th of July, everyone. New to the group, my love of fitness started when I was in high school training for sports, but I never took it too seriously. I'm 38 years old, and after knee injuries and putting on about 30 pounds when my wife was pregnant, I was in a really bad low, and I reached 250 pounds. My newest fitness journey started January 2021. I'm down about 55 pounds after cutting all alcohol, working out 5 or 6 days a week, and have been eating carnivore-ish for the last 7 months. I feel great, but I have plateaued. Something drew me towards this group, and I need an extra boost. Welcome to the fucking fam. Welcome to the fam. Welcome. Next post here is from Ashley, another one from our Swole Fam discussion board. And Ashley writes, Hello, longtime watcher of Papa Swolio. A few years, in fact. But new to the Swole Fam. I'm a former law enforcement officer and a mom to the greatest 5-year-old in the world. My why is him. I want to be around for his graduation, his wedding, and his children. I need to finally put my nutrition and exercise first for the long-term reasons. My adult life, I've cycled up and down, my heaviest being 310 pounds when I was pregnant in 2016, and my lowest was 180 pounds in 2013 when I was training for the police academy. I'm ready to end the cycle and make a lifestyle change. That's what we're talking about here in the Swole Fam. Daily Swole, motherfucker. Thank you for your service, and thank you for doing what you do, keeping everyone safe. Law enforcement in the fucking house. We love our law enforcement here. And we got a post here from our Swole Fam Facebook group. This post is from Joe, and I don't believe we got as far as Joe earlier, so new territory today. Joe writes, what 1 year's progress looks like. Long story short, I got hit by appendicitis, COVID, and a divorce all around July 4th last year. I was at about 199 pounds at 5 foot 7 inches, and I'm now down to 154. As I was laying in the hospital bed recovering from surgery, I remember thinking it's time to take my health seriously. I had seen Papa Swole on TikTok and another program on Twitter, so I bit the bullet and signed up for both. Best decision ever. I am doing better than ever. It was very nice to go to a July 4th party this year and receive a bunch of compliments on my improved physique. Also, now I am in a better mental space and I have a much more supportive partner. Thank you, Swole fam. Well, good for you, Joe. Good for you, Joe. No question about it. Good for you. Good for you. The Swole fam is here for it. We are absolutely here for it. So glad that you are making those big changes. And here are those kind of before and afters when you're in the hospital bed. And now, of course, on the right, those motherfucking sick gains. Can I get I am the danger. Can I get a little danger? Can I get a little danger? That's a great post, Joe. Congratulations. Scrolling back to his first post. Go and give that some love on the Facebook group. Absolutely fantastic. Welcome officially to the fam, and proud of you for making those sick fucking gains. All right, we have another post here from our very own Lacey. We love this shit. We love this shit here. Lacey writes, I had my meat today. It's the first time I've not eaten garbage the day before and during the meet. I don't do powerlifting. This is the first full meet I've ever done. There are so many rules. I feel better than I ever have. Papa might be onto something with eating quality foods. I needed this meet to realize that I've still got some strength and I can continue to gain muscle and strength and lose fat. I won my weight class and took third for overall. I love this community Papa has created. I ended with a 120 kilogram squat, 80 kilogram bench, and a 175 kilogram deadlift. That's fantastic. If some of you, if one of you in the comments wants to convert that to pounds, just multiply the kilograms by 2.2. So that's fantastic. Good for you, Lacey. Super stoked to have you in the Swole fam, and love your... Lacey is Lacey here right now? Is she watching live? Lacey's so plugged in. She's so supportive to other members, and she's really here for most of the live streams. And we were just talking about her meet recently. I think she was talking about drinking orange juice or something before. And I was saying, well, I wouldn't really recommend drinking orange juice anyway. But I mean, you know, in the big scheme of things, when you're trying to focus on performance, there's certain things that would benefit you for, you know, this actual event, like a powerlifting meet, rather than, hey, I'm trying to maximize my overall health and I'm trying to mitigate inflammation, right? You're trying to do things for certain outcomes. So there are much worse things to consume than orange juice, especially when it's before an intense competition. So props to you, Lacey. Congratulations. We love it. And thank you so much for sharing that story. It's fucking awesome. Let's get a little Rufus reprieve. Let's get a little Rufus round of applause. He's looking good. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't yet done so. We are streaming live. All those links over there at thedailyswole.com. And we're live with the Swole fam every fucking day. I'm so glad. Let's get a little America. We made it today. We fucking made it today. We made it today. I'm really excited. I thought about it. I was like, all right, we could just save the podcast for tomorrow. But one, I wanted to do the show. I wanted to fucking get the show done. I like that. That's my eighth pillar, man. I needed that show done. That's really my seventh pillar. That's consistency. Had to get the fucking show done. And also I wanted to see if the updates or the things I was going to do to the computer would actually work. So I hope I'm not jinxing it, but you know, if that's what it takes to jinx it, then I didn't fix the problem, or the problem's not solved anyway. So anyway, glad to be here. And plus I wanted to do it today because the worst thing I would hate to, like, okay, I'll just crush it tomorrow. We'll have a great show. And then tomorrow a problem happens that could have been, you know, mitigated today by adjusting something. So I have 2 additional fans, by the way. I guess we'll talk about in the Knowledge Cot because we're having a conversation about that in the private stream, what might have been going on. But anyway, last post here from Nicole. We have a closet here of dumbbells. Pretty nice. She writes, it's kind of nice when your job literally keeps weights to work out with on the job, especially when you're going weeks on 12-hour shifts. No excuses. Hashtag go to the fucking gym. All right. Indeed. Now it's time for some questions. If you got questions, drop in the comments. Hashtag Ask Papa Swole, and we'll talk a little bit more about what we're doing earlier. So one of you, I forget who it was, was asking about maybe my computer was overheating, and it's possible. There's a lot of heat. And plus, later on the day, a reason why I like to do the morning shows, especially in the summer, is because the sun cooks this side of the house towards the evening. So maybe I might actually put like a cover or maybe like an awning outside here to block out some of the sun. But it's been really hot. It's been really hot. In the next week or so, it's going to be extra, extra hot. And I'm as far away from the air conditioning unit, so the air gets really hot by the time it comes over here. So it's really hard to get the office hot. Trying to put in a split unit over here. Anyway, so I got 2 other fans. So I have like 3 USB fans blowing at the back of the computer, in addition to the one I already had on one of the cameras. So what I don't like is doing the show and sweating, but might make it through okay. It's all right if I do a cold plunge first. I didn't for this one, but if I get a cold plunge in first, it's usually enough to take the edge off. So Josh converted it. That's 264 pound squat, 176 pound bench, and a 385 pound deadlift. That's fantastic, Lacey. Good for you. Good for you. Anyway, no fucking excuses. Never surrender. 7 pillars. Getting it done. Getting it done. Yeah, I definitely need an extra air conditioning unit. I can't have an actual, floor unit because it'll make too much noise. But I need to have like a split unit so I can really ice this shit down, and then I could turn that off and it'll maintain enough when I'm doing the show. Saying, Papa Swolio, people ask you lots of things. Indeed, they do. But here's a deep one for you. If you were sitting across from 10-year-old you, what one piece of advice you would give yourself? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't really, in my opinion, it's such a, I don't know. I think of that originally as something that might be valuable if I have kids. But I don't know, because I am the person today that went through all the things that the 10-year-old went through. I don't know. That is a good one. Nothing I'm going to ponder right here on a live stream, but it's a good question. Mark, Papa Swolio, when you have sweet potatoes, do you prepare them in a special way? Yeah, I haven't. We just put them in the oven, just bake them. Put the oven on 400, clean them off, throw the sweet potatoes in there for an hour. It's good to go. I haven't had sweet potatoes in a few months, actually, but I just bake them. You put some butter on them if you have them warm, or you can just throw them in the fridge. They're great cold. Really portable, too. Michael, any update on a Swole Fan member U.S. world map? No, not at this time. We had some other options, but it was too clunky. Unless we do it by hand, which would be a huge pain in the ass. So if you come across an app or something that's really good for that, we have a couple ideas, but nothing that was worthwhile actually executing on. So if you've come across anything, you can send it our way. Just send an email to support@swolenormous.com. And we're happy to check it out, because maybe it's something that we didn't come across. All right, let's see. Tyler, Papa Swolio, do you feed Rufus raw meat or cooked? All raw. All raw. He only eats raw food. Raw food. All right, let's see. Let's take a question here. Let's see. From Matt Boak, or Boak on Instagram. Papa Swolio, what's your favorite back exercise? I don't have a favorite back exercise. I don't do favorites. I don't like talking about favorites. I think it's kind of, I don't know. I think it's psychologically a poor exercise to imprint something that's like, oh, I like this one the best. I mean, I like all exercises. I mean, it depends on the day, really. You might find it's really about what's your favorite that day. What's going to get you the most results that day. Because sometimes I would, and just spitballing here, I'll go into a back workout and I really feel like doing a specific exercise or two. Sometimes I really feel like doing certain exercises, like I'll do Jefferson curls, or I'll do T-bar rows, or I really feel like getting a full stretch for like cable rows or band rows, or kneeling lat pull downs, or 2-arm lat pull downs, or something of that sort, or straight arm pull downs. So it really kind of comes around to how I'm feeling, because if my lower back and everything feels really good, if I had a really heavy leg day the day before for whatever reason, and my lower back is feeling tight, I'm not necessarily going to do heavy barbell rows. But if I feel really fucking good, I might want to do pendlay rows or barbell rows. So it really comes down to what I'm feeling that day. And it really alternates between heavy compound movements and maybe something more isolation or targeted. But usually on upper body days, on all upper body days, I'll start with a steel club, and then for back days, a lot of times I'll just do some heavy mace first, just get a nice fatigue going. I like to do mace first. I don't want to do it when I'm fatigued, because it takes a lot of strength and it takes a lot of focus and concentration. And it's a great way to warm up and really just crush total, upper body. So, favorite back exercise. Don't really have favorites. There's so many good ones. So many good ones. It's almost not even worth isolating just one. Mark, any update on you running for president in 2024? Make America swole again. I think we're going to make America swole for the first time. I keep on saying, I don't think America was ever swole. I think it's time to make it swole for the first fucking time. I am running for president. I do got the shirt. I have the shirt, so that must mean it's true, right? I have the shirt. Papa Swolio 2024. If you have a t-shirt and it's on the internet, it's got to be true. Everyone knows that. Steffi, Papa Swole, you could put your feet on a cold water bath that will cool you. Glad the extra fan on the computer is working out way less than the $7,000 solution. I might want both. I might want the $7,000 solution too. I mean, I just do the cold plunge. I'll just get in a cold plunge. I don't have to do it for 3 or 4 minutes. I could just get in there for 30 seconds or a minute. It's just enough to cool off completely. Yeah, I could put my feet in a cool water bath. I mean, not while I'm doing the show because I have so many plugs and so much electronics down below and I use my feet. So, yeah. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. All right. Let's see here. Any other live questions? Got a question? Drop in the comments. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. Nico, I'm thinking about doing 75 hard. What do you think about that challenge? I don't know much about it. I know it's popular. I don't know the details. I also don't like challenges. I don't like things that aren't necessarily sustainable. Like you're going to do it and you're like, oh, cool, I did it. I mean, how many people are going to stick to whatever that is every fucking day? I don't think, usually challenges aren't sustainable, which is why it's a challenge. So I just don't see their purpose. I think it's a mindset that is like, I think it's like it's unfinished. It's an unfinished thought. You're doing a challenge. Yeah, okay, it's going to be challenging. That's what a challenge is. But then afterwards, then what? Cool, you finished it. Then what? Just going to keep on doing it? Well, most people can't work at whatever capacity that is day in and day out. You know, how are you gauging success? That's why our focus, the 7 pillars, is so much more effective because you're building your own framework within the 7 pillars and what works best for you to execute on those seven areas. So that's my personal approach. I don't know the details on that, but any kind of challenge is really just kind of grates me. All right, yeah, hit that like button, fam. Just my thoughts on it. It's not to be negative on. I have no idea about that exact one. I'm sure it's physically demanding. I'm sure it's something that's, good for people, but if it's going to be a real hard thing for you to finish, how is that going to translate into your daily habits? That's just my concern. It's like when people do Whole30 or certain thing for January. It's like, okay, well, what about February? And no one's thinking about eating healthy now. Everyone's out for summer, vacation, punching out. And then, of course, we're going to come into fuck your resolution season and, Halloween and Thanksgiving and Christmas all over again. And people are just going to stuff their fucking face and put it off until January where they eat healthy for a couple of weeks. And people are just cyclically full of shit. Tiff, hey, Papa, any recommendations on gripping weights? My hands get really sweaty and gloves don't feel like I'm gripping tight enough. Not sure what else I can use. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. You could use some chalk. You can increase your grip strength also. That's why a steel club is really effective for that. I don't like gloves. I fucking hate gloves. I think they're awful. Not a fan at all. It does affect your grip because one, they're probably going to be slippery, but also it increases the diameter, so it's harder to grip in many cases. So you need to increase your grip strength. So a steel club would be fantastic for that. Plus, of course, like using chalk and stuff like that. The founding fathers were swole. That's right. Abraham Lincoln and George Washington's. All right, let's see. Nick, do you think the dumbbell fly is a waste of time? When I do them, I don't feel as much in my chest. I do my arms and shoulders. I love dumbbell flies. I think it's how you do them. If you're coming all the way together, then of course there's no tension up there at the top. You're definitely getting the biceps in there as well. But I think it depends on the angle of your shoulders. If you're coming... You have to find that spot. I personally prefer when I do flies, I use dumbbells. I mean, not dumbbells. I use kettlebells because there's more tension at the top of the movement. Kettlebells are nasty. Plus, you can relax your hands open and hang the weights off, and it's really sick. You can change the angle. I like doing an incline and letting my arms drop down low so I can really hit the upper fibers of the chest. And I'll change my angle. I'll change my grip. I'll change my shoulder position depending on how I feel. But remember, when you're coming all the way up together, there's really not much tension at the top. So you want to limit your range. And you don't have to keep your arms completely straight. If you're going really wide with your arms, there's a lot of torque, but it's on your shoulder joints, on your biceps tendon. So let your elbows bend. That's not negatively affecting your chest at all. It's not adjusting on your chest at all. By bending your elbows more, you're making a little bit more of a press, but that's fine. You're just taking the biceps out of it a little bit more, taking less pressure, taking more pressure off the biceps. So by keeping your arms more straight or bending them a little bit, it's not changing the tension on your chest, it's changing the tension across your shoulder joint, which you're kind of like perceiving it as the difficulty because you're bending your elbow, relaxing the biceps tendon, which crosses the shoulder joint. So I like flies. I like flies. Paul's Garage. I would vote for you for president. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I wouldn't want to be president. Like, seriously? Do you want to be president? No, there's so many issues I just don't give a living fuck about. Oh my God. Can you imagine getting woken up all the time, having to like pander and shake hands with people that you're like, I just don't care about these problems or these issues or certain things. I don't know. It would be interesting. It'd be interesting to like see behind the scenes, like what a president actually has to deal with. It's got to be unfucking believable. Unbelievable. Just think about that. There's like just no one above you in terms of, government, in terms of like world leadership. There's no one. You have a business. Like I'm the CEO and founder of Swolenormous. It's like, okay, no one's above me in my company. But it's like, yeah, there's just no one above you, period, in the world. You're just like, yeah, essentially strongest power, top. You're just the top. You're the dude. You're like El Dude, El Dude. You're just the dude. I want to watch Big Lebowski. That just made me want to watch Big Lebowski. All right, drop your question in the comments. Hashtag AskPapaSwolio. DMI Texie. Papa Swolio as an obese 46-year-old man changing his life in down 30. What's the most effective method to burn fat in my lifting days? Heavy weight, less reps, or lightweight with high reps? Irrelevant. Not going to change your fat burning at all. Build muscle. Focus on building muscle. Follow the 7 pillars. Check out our content, the elimination diet, eating better, getting quality sleep every single night. Lift weights to build muscle. Just keep the reps moderate. Increase volume over time. It's always optimal. You don't want to do light rate. Like, just why you want to lift light and just do a lot of reps? That's not going to build muscle the same way that heavier weight, less reps. But that's not going to change how much fat you burn. You're not burning fat during your workouts. You're not burning fat. You want to build muscle. That way you can lose fat over time. So what's your nutrition like? I'm much more concerned with your other habits, not the lifting. Saying, why should you nick in your fridge before opening it? There could be a salad. Oh, knock on your fridge? Is it a joke? Yeah, your salad dressing? Let's see here. Andres, glad to see you, Papa and fam. Happy belated 4th of July. Couldn't catch any of the lives since then. As always, hugs from Buenos Aires. Keep up those gains. As to you. Same to you, Andres. There could be a salad dressing. Not in my fridge. Ain't no salads dressing in there. That's what I'm talking about. It's if anything, it's a salad genocide. Some rotting salad somewhere in there. Let's see. Zombie Need Hug. Papa Swolio, do you have a recommended starting weight for steel clubs? My ego wants me to start out a bit heavier, but because of foreign movement, I'm thinking of starting at 5 pounds. Club is best. Then you're probably better off going with a 4 or a set of 2-pounders. I would recommend, because of your ego, I would get a pair of 2s, because they usually just come in 2s. Or if you want to get a pair of 4s or 3s or something like that, but usually it's more common to find a pair of 2s and get a 5. If you want to get a pair of both, that's fine, but I would start off with always get lighter than what you're going to use. So like, even if you think, oh, 5 pounds is light, go lighter. Get one lighter, start with that. What's the worst thing that can happen? You refine your technique and you reduce your risk of injury gigantically. And then you move up to the 5 and you're crushing it. There's no downside to going lighter. There's no downside to going lighter. All right. All right, let's see here. We'll take another question. Sutton lifts 12. Sutton lifts 12. Papa, what's your favorite? What's my favorite? What's my favorite? That's my favorite type of cardio. Favorite type of fucking cardio. I don't speak Spanish. All right, JFLRZ91. What keeps you so dedicated? And these questions, it's what isn't keeping me dedicated? I am. I'm keeping me dedicated. I'm keeping me disciplined. It's me. It's me. And if you're not dedicated or you're not disciplined, it's you. It's you. Nothing's keeping me this way. I'm doing it myself. All right. Rainier Max 1. What's your best advice? Oh my God, these fucking questions. Oh my God, we're getting these like questions 101 today, huh? All right. What's your best advice for starting to get lean? Do an elimination diet. Check us out, swolenormousx.com. Download your copy of the 7 Pillars. Marquez OS, Pompous Willie, how often do you train in the gym? I train pretty much every single day, 5 or 6 days a week, easily. 5 to 6 days a week. You know, I'm doing something every day. Even if I'm not doing heavy weight training, I'm doing some sort of mobility. I'm doing cold plunge. I'm doing sauna. So I'm doing all sorts of stuff. So it might not necessarily be, I call it training. Every single day I'm training. I'm eating. Eating is training for me. I look at eating as training. So if you look at the 7 Pillars, I look at that as training. That's like recovery for my training. When I'm eating, it's because it's giving me fuel so I can perform, so I can train hard. Recovery. You know, all these things are kind of, they feed into one another, right? The 7 Pillars feed into one another. So they all have components of the other. It's not like when you're training, there's no mental aspect to it. There's no mindfulness. Of course there is. So all the 7 Pillars are pretty much blended together in a sense. Eric, steel clubs, 5 pounds are good. I got 10s, but you can't use them as long. Yeah, but then you just dabble into it. You use the 5 a little bit, then you kind of dabble with the 10, and that's it for the day. But you just use a standard. You just build that base with the 5, build that base with the 5, and eventually you can dabble with the 10, you know, and just like sprinkle in a few sets for that. Yeah, there you go. Actually, I do that too. Yeah, of course you have to, you know, you play hide the sausage for that cardio, but at the same time, I'll also walk Rufus. Rufus gets a walk once or twice a day, so it's really nice. I listen to a podcast or I, just hang out with him. I just think, we just go for a nice walk. It's good shit. Hot as fuck though, man. It's been super hot. So I've been walking him early in the morning for a short one, and then later in the evening a little bit longer. But man, I'm losing a lot of water. I am trying to drink so much water and electrolytes and salt because I'm outside training and I'm sweating fucking all the time. And then I want to not literally turn into a prune in the sauna. I need to make sure I have enough water so I can go through a sauna session. And after being in the sun all day, I'm already hot. But the thing I don't want to do the sauna first thing in the morning, because then I'm just essentially dehydrating myself before a whole day that I'm going to be training outside. That's going to negatively affect my workouts. I don't want to be cramping up because I went in the sauna early. Oh, that water tastes so good. Oh, that water tastes so fucking good. All right, let's get a little Tainty Man. Look at that Tainty boy. Oh. Come on, Tainty Man. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, that's a Tainty boy. That's a Tainty Man. I know.
I give it a 10. A 10. A fucking 10.
My little Tainty boy. That's the Tainty Cam right here. We'll take a few more questions. We're about to move into some balls deep action. Nothing like a little Tainty Cam in the middle of the Mancast. All right, back to business. Let's see. Tyler, would you want to be on a podcast with Joe Rogan? Would I want to be? I mean, I have no need for that, like, personally, for that kind of, like, front-facing exposure, but I wouldn't turn it down. I don't know why he would want to necessarily talk to me, though, but would I want to be if, like, I got to reach out, like, yeah, sure. Why not? Marsha, Papa Swolio, since I only have a couple of resistance bands at home, what would you recommend as the first and best investment for weights for working out at home? Well, I would recommend, let's see, it depends. It depends on what you're capable of. You have a yoga mat. You could start with some kettlebells. Kettlebells are fantastic. You can start with some light ones. Also, maybe a set of adjustable dumbbells are great for home gym. A bench, an adjustable bench is fantastic. This just gives you a little bit more mobility with what you can do. But getting a couple kettlebells, a set of adjustable dumbbells, and an adjustable bench, that's a great start. That's a great start. You don't need like a big old squat cage and things like that. You don't need all that right away. First and best investment. So it really depends. Like, how much space do you have? Are you setting aside, and that's a real question, Marsha, are you setting aside an entire space for a gym, or are you going to be like having it in a corner and you're going to move your coffee table and a couple things and then train there? Are you going to go outside? How much are you looking to spend and how much space do you have? That's really the most important aspects of any kind of home gym. Because if you're going to buy all this equipment, you have nowhere to put it, it doesn't make sense, right? Or if you have all this space, but then you have like $100, you have to really make some hard decisions. Let's see. Ryan, where'd you get your cold plunge and how big is it? It's like a bathtub. You go to thecoldplunge.com. I got it last year. So it's like a bathtub. There's all these different kinds. There's some that get really expensive, like 15, 20K. You can make your own. You can have, there's another one out there. It depends on if you have access to ice. If you want to get let's say like a restaurant grade ice maker or something like that, you can get one of those ice barrels. It's just a big rubber barrel that's pretty insulated. It's vertical and you just get into it. You can get these pop-up ones on Amazon too and put ice in it. You can also get these, the feed buckets, like a couple $100. You can get a chest freezer, one of those like horizontal ones, and you can actually put water in it, some of those, and then you can unplug it when you use it. A lot of people do it different ways. Saying do the 3 body types. That's the somatotypes are pretty nonsensical. Have any value? No, I don't waste time with the somatotype shit. So that's usually people that you got people that track. Yeah. V-shred territory. Everyone's in comments, V-shred. All right, fam, it's time to go balls deep. Good shit. Good questions. Good questions.
That's deep.
All right, very nice.
They switched the samples.
Did they now? All right, let's get into some balls deep content. Are you ready, Beaches? Smash that like button. Share the stream. We're about to get into some... nasty reminder over there at papaswolio.com. Fam, use code DailySwole for 10% off. Check out the new designs. I have to scroll back up. We got Toxic Muscularity, but we also just dropped the brand new Swole Hub over there at papaswolio.com. So check that out. So we have Swole Hub. We have Only Swole. We got Toxic Muscularity. We got all the designs. You can check them all out over there. And of course, we got Sun the Nip. So no one's got better apparel than Papa Swolio and the Swole fam. So go and check out all those new designs over there at papaswolio.com. It's been my absolute pleasure to create these designs and appreciate all the support and very stoked that a lot of you are getting those Swole cards in. I know a lot of you have been sharing your Signature Series cards and the Swole cards that you've been winning on the show. So there's still more to go out, but a huge amount went out recently. So a lot of you are posting up all those Swole cards. That's pretty fucking awesome. Absolutely excellent. Let's see. Are these videos all brand new? My God, they're frightening, gross, ew. What is that thing? Let's pick a number between 1 and 4. Number 1, number 2, number 3, or number 4. All right, we're getting to some balls deep content. Now, I don't know what's going to come up. It's probably going to be something very, very frightening, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to handle it. But I feel like if you are here with me, fam, I feel like we're gonna be able to deal with it. We'll be able to make it. We can do it together. Let's go with Alicia Kim today. Number 2. I clicked on Ryan Melton. Okay, so Ryan, I'm kicking you to the curb. Apologize. All right, boo. Alicia Kim. I said Alicia. I said Alicia.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth.
You'll be all right.
$1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 trillion.
Yeah, no one knows what's going on. That soundboard gets longer and longer. Every time I hit that button, it just gets longer. It gets longer. All right, Alicia, number 2. Let's see. The title is Just So You Know. Whew. Uh-oh.
Also, just so you know, dieting and diet culture is directly related to white supremacy and white supremacy culture and racism. You're welcome for teaching you.
What the hell kind of country is this where I can only hate a man if he's white?
All right.
Matt Damon.
Very nice. Okay, well.
I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
We all know it's true. We all know it's true. It's just racism. I'm a white supremacist because I have muscles. Don't forget I got an American flag back there, so horrible, horrible person. Yeah. Yeah, I judge people by the color of their skin because I have an American flag back here. That's right. That's right. I think this is a great country, and I think we should be fighting for our freedoms. Ooh. Mean peoples. Mean peoples. Meanies. Domeanies. We need that soundboard. We need the Boromir soundboard. They have a cave troll. They have a cave troll. All right, let's pick a number. 1, 2, or 3. What's it gonna be? Tainty Man's on the move. Tainty Man's on the move. Rufus, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Mr. Strickland.
He's a good boy. He's a good Tainty Man. Aww. All right, what was that? No one knows what it is. Remember, hashtag but her thyroid. Maybe she'd be thinking clearly, but her thyroid. She'd be thinking more clearly, but it's her fucking thyroid. She wouldn't have said that dumb, stupid shit, but her fucking thyroid. All right, let's go with Ryan. All right, a little retribution. Ryan, number 1. Ryan to the main stage.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady in a race car.
All right, number 1, Ryan Melton, numero uno. This is titled Don't Need to Lose Weight. All right, these are all seemingly short and sweet. All right, oh, except for that one. Maybe we'll get to that one today. Let's see what this one is all about. All right, eyebrows in 3, 2, 1, go.
Friendly reminder that you do not need to lose weight to do anything that you want to do in life. Want to go on a vacation? Don't need to lose weight. Want to wear a bikini? Don't need to lose weight. Want to go on a date? Don't need to lose weight. You are enough and can start living your life right now.
Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to, but it's probably a good idea. Don't want to have diabetes. You know, it's probably a good idea. No, you don't need to lose weight before you put on a bikini. You don't have to. You don't have to lose weight before you go on a date. You don't have to. You don't have to. You don't have to. You know what, sweetie? You know what that's the equivalent of? Look, after you take a huge, juicy shit, you don't have to wipe your ass. You don't have to wipe your fucking ass. Oh, come on. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can start living your life right now. You're enough. You don't have to. Look, you don't have to wipe front to back. You don't have to. Probably a good idea. It's probably a good idea. Probably should wipe your ass and probably should wipe front to back. All right? Or are you going to be baking a fucking loaf of bread down there? All right? Wipe front to back, for fuck's sake. All right. That was gross. That was gross. That was nasty.
The more you hate me, the more you will learn.
All right. If you know, you know. Hopefully you don't know. All right. Pick a number 1 or 2. What? You know what? Shit ass. All right. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for us. Let's do this one. Actually, you know what? Prove that losing weight works, and then we're gonna end with a longer one. The last one is the word exercise. I can't wait. I wonder what the word exercise, the problem with that is. Let's do this one first. This one's called Prove That Losing Weight Work. Proving that losing weight works. Can we stop talking? Let's remind everyone, stop talking about losing weight. It's about building muscle and getting rid of extra body fat. Losing fat weight is excellent. It's like carrying around a 100-pound pack all the time. It's probably going to feel a lot better if you're only carrying 50 pounds. Relative to a hundo, don't you think? I mean, if you're carrying around 50 pounds all the time, don't you think it'd be a lot easier and a lot better if you only carried around 20 pounds instead of 50, instead of 100, instead of 200? Wouldn't it be great if you just weren't carrying around extra at all? You know, you had muscle, your body was functional, you were moving fine. And, you know, there's no perfect. You're practicing. You're always refining. You're always, you know, challenging yourself. Just thinking. Just thinking. All right. Prove that losing weight works. We have thousands of pieces of proof, but let's do this.
It's honestly hilarious when thin folks talk about how
Jesus fucking Christ on a cross.
What the fuck is that?
Holy shit. I was almost drinking. I don't know what in the hell that is. And I'm not, oh God. All right. Okay.
It's honestly hilarious when thin folks talk about how easy it is to lose weight. And if fat people really wanted to lose weight, they could easily do it. Please show me one. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for one peer-reviewed scientific study.
Oh, fuck yourself. You need it. You don't need peer-reviewed fucking studies to know that not carrying around an extra human's worth of body fat is better. It's better for you not to carry it around. What are you going to say? One peer-reviewed. My God, how did they have science before they had peer-reviewed studies? My goodness. Oh my God. It's too bad we didn't have science 100 years ago, or 200, or 300. Man, I don't know how, we must have discovered nothing. How do we discover the wheel? That's science. How do we discover, I don't know, a fucking light bulb? How do we discover, like, this is all science. Metallurgy, it's all science. That's all science. Not everything it needs trial and error. Okay.
One peer-reviewed scientific study that proves the efficacy of weight loss over a long-term period of time, at least 5 years. Show me one. Show me one.
I don't know, 80% of the population is overweight or obese. People are dying left and right from fucking COVID because they're obese. Diabetes, heart disease, cancer, everything through the fucking roof. It's not about weight loss. It's about having proper metabolic health. I can't. Obviously, she has no idea. She has no idea about eating healthy. She has no idea about exercise. She has no idea about taking care of herself, which is unfortunate. Maybe she'll tune into the Daily Swole. That was one of the worst septum piercings I've ever seen, by the way. She had the hair, she had the glasses, and she had the septum piercing. Base is fucking loaded. Base is loaded. I mean, if she said racism, man, I would have blown my load. That would have been it. That's a fucking grand slam. If she threw out like white supremacy or racism, that would have been it. That would have been it. Until that point, I mean, she was edging me. I was waiting for the racist remark. I was waiting for the racism. I'm disappointed. I mean, I think we could have done better.
You're not making this easy on me, boy.
I have hope. You know, maybe the next one. Maybe this one. Maybe exercise is racist. I don't know how it would be, but I want to learn. How can exercise be racist? So this thing is talking about the word exercise. That's the title. I can't wait. Reminder, we're going to give away, maybe it's her thyroid. But my thyroid. I would have rubbed two of my brain cells together, but my thyroid. Oh, my thyroid. Oh, no.
Chicks will dig you.
My
or dudes,
thyroid.
or whatever gender thing you're into.
Oh, my God, but my thyroid. Okay. All right, very nice. This one's titled The Word Exercise. Drum roll, the suspense is killing everyone. Here we go.
Okay, here's my issue with the word exercise.
I'm going to stop you right there. Go to the fucking gym. About the weird exercise. Your voice and your face, the combination, it does not satisfy me. I'll leave it there.
Okay, here's my issue with the word exercise. Someone asked me to please explain. Well, for me, and this is just for me, the word exercise taps me right into fat phobia.
It taps you right into fat phobia. The word exercise. You mean moving. You mean moving your body. You mean controlling your muscles. You mean neuromuscular activation. You mean your brain actually functioning properly and telling your arm where to go. You mean actually the only thing you can control. You can't even eat without like physical movement. How are you going to eat? Just like you have to move your body to go eat. You have to bring your hand to your mouth. That just all right. I'm just saying, like you've exercise is just physical movement. Many different types of it. Fucking do Tai Chi and eat all the soy you want. I mean, just whatever. Let's continue. That was a weird segue. Let's continue. I want to see. Let's back up a few seconds.
Taps me right into fat phobia.
Hits me right in the fat phobia.
Immediately into misogyny, fat phobia.
Say it. Say racism.
And then
racism.
It goes to capitalism.
Yes.
Productivity.
Give it to me.
Perfectionism.
Give me that racism. Come on, you fuck.
And treating my body like an object. That's what it does for me.
Close.
And then once you get into perfectionism, then you get into white patterns. Patterns of whiteness.
She did it!
That are really about...
She did it! I fucking knew it! It's coming! Racism! Let's fucking go! I knew it. Oh my god. It only took you 40 seconds to... God, this is talk about the whole fucking thing. Oh, that is... Super excited about this video. Let's fucking go. Come on. We have a minute left. She's talking about white patterns. She hasn't said racism yet. It's racism. Oh, Scream Duck makes an appearance. I fucking knew it. I knew it. That's a good boy. He's a good boy. Rufus is like, what the fuck is going on? You all right, buddy? You okay? It's all right. A minute left. Just a minute. I know. He's like, Dad, this is brutal. I'm sorry. Just a minute left. I know, big guy. I know. Just a minute. Okay. Need to hydrate. Tell me you're not gonna, tell me you can't do life without, just tell me you can't do life without telling, you can't do life. This is you cannot live like that. You just can't live like that. How do you function with those ideas in your brain? This is the word exercise. What the fuck are you talking about? That's the last thing I'm doing. Yeah, when I was doing squats today, I was doing fucking heavy, 6 or 8 plate belt squats. Oh my God, capitalism. Yeah, thank God for capitalism. Otherwise, I wouldn't have a fucking belt squat to actually use. Oh, just shut the fuck up. Now let's continue. Oh my God.
And then once you get into perfectionism, then you get into white patterns. Patterns of whiteness that are really about separation. They're not about community and expression. They're about separation.
Say racism.
And for me at this point...
Say it.
Saying I need to exercise or even that I'm going to go exercise just doesn't feel loving to me. I've been taking the word exercise out of my vocabulary.
Oh, and I'm fatter than ever. I'm glad that you took it out of your vocabulary. It's not going to take away the diabetes. Oh, you took it out of your vocabulary. So what do you say? Joyful movement? Cunt.
And so if I go for a walk, I'm not exercising. I'm going into the woods to just do something else. I'm moving my body or I'm connecting with the earth, or it's not about this separate thing where I'm taking my body through this whole indoctrinated activity to try to get thinner, to try to do what I'm supposed to do to be healthy, because that's what everybody says. That's not health for me. That doesn't feel healthy. That doesn't feel loving.
Man. What's the over-under on how many medications she's on? What do you think? What do you think? It's up there. It could be a double digit. It could be. It could be.
What feels healthy for me is to move my body when it wants to move and to not move when it doesn't want to move.
That's a soundboard. Okay, you're going to move your body when it wants to move. You're not going to move it when it doesn't want to move. Okay, Jenny. That doesn't make sense.
That's not health for me. That doesn't feel healthy. That doesn't feel loving. What feels healthy for me is to move my body when it wants to move and to not move when it doesn't want to move. And every day could be different in terms of how it wants to move. And there's nothing wrong with routine, except if you're not present for it. I don't really think that that's really having a relationship with my body.
What? Yeah, but you don't have a relationship with your body. It's your body. So what, like routine movement? It's not, you can't call it exercise. It's routine movement, right?
No medication except my fucking antidepressants.
Yeah, I don't know. Remember when Harry met Sally? I'll have what she's having. It's like, don't take whatever she's taking. Holy shit. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oof. That's a...
What is the best move to silence a woman?
Yowza. When the talking machine is broken, am I right? Just so you know, this, it closes too. I know. Really. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Far too kind. Sit down. Oh my God, but her thyroid. She would exercise, but her thyroid. Instead, she's just doing... Instead of exercising, she's just going to do routine, habitual, joyful movement. That's a better term for the word. I mean, that was George Carlin's famous bit, right? The more syllables you add, the more pussified the word is, right? It goes from shell shock to post-traumatic stress disorder. You're just literally pussifying the language and just literally diminishing the actual seriousness of the situation, right? When it comes to people that have, seen have been involved in like horrific experiences in battle, like in the military and stuff like that, For example, no exercise. Don't say exercise. That beginning with the capitalist, the white, what are you talking about? Can you imagine thinking about that from exercise? Can you imagine thinking that having those associated thoughts, not even close, or you can just shut the fuck up and take care of yourself. You are so mentally off. You're just off. You're off the dolly. You're just completely off the tracks. You're gone. You're just out to lunch. How does capitalism come up with the word exercise? Just fucking go for a walk. I don't go and exercise. I'm walking. I'm not exercising. I'm just going out to connect with nature. Fine. Okay, that's also a form of exercise. It could be both at the same time. It could be exercise. It could be walking in the woods. It could be being outside. I mean, walking in the woods is technically being outside. The woods are outside. You're on the planet. I'm going to go walk on planet Earth. Okay. Have fun with that. You're not wrong, though, either. You're not wrong if you're walking on planet Earth. Hey, today I'm training on planet Earth today. Oh, fucking hell yeah. Planet Earth, baby. Planet Earth in the fucking house.
He's on fire!
Let's go. Let's go, Earth. Hashtag Earth. Okay, so it's not incorrect. But her thyroid. So she would have actually exercised. Instead, she's going to do her repetitive, habitual, joyful movement. Instead of exercising, she would, but her thyroid. It's her thyroid. All right. I know. It happens. Fam, we got amazing Swole car. We got some Rufus Reprieve here. Let's get a little nice round of applause. Oh, hello, Tainty man. Hello, Tainty boy. Look at that tainty tail. Look at that tainty tail. He's so tainty. Look at the tainty man. Look at the tainty man. He's so tainty. I'm coming to pet you. I'm coming to pet you. That's the tainty boy. He's so tainty, dude. He's such a tainty man. Oh my God, you big ol' tainty boy. Oh, you're so cute. You're a cutie pie. That tail. I know, you're big puppers. You ready for your second walk? You want to walk? Yeah? You go on a second walk today. You just kicked the wall. So he's the reason why I'm not going to put cards down there. So the cards are going to stop on that bottom row because he would just rip them off. I'm really glad I didn't go all the way down to the bottom because he'd be ripping those off. So it turns out it was a good move to not put cards at the bottom of the wall there. So we'll have to leave it open. That's the tainty kicking area. So he's always like kicking and scratching it. So I'm glad because I would have been pissed if he was kicking them all off the wall or chewing them or eating them. All right, we're done with the Tainty Cam. Let's give away today's Swole card. Hashtag #ButtMyThyroid. Let's go a little Fitness Falcon. Come on. Freddie, where you at? Ah, indeed. Oh, we fucking crushed it today. We made it through the entire Sleazecast. Super stoked. I know you all would have been. All right. Now, remember, you would have won this Swole card, but your thyroid. Because the winner of today's Swole card... I'm gonna die. is Delaram. Congratulations. All right, I'm just kidding. Congratulations! Oh, my God. Congratulations, Delaram. I think I have some tainty hair in my throat because I bite his neck. I bite his neck more wrestling. I think I just got like a hair in my throat. So... that's ironic. He got me at the buzzer. He was like, I'm going to get you today, bro. I'm going to get you back when you least expect it. He must have planted it in the back of my throat. I see you, Tainty Man. I see you. I'll get you in a second. I'm going to get you, brother. Yeah, I'm going to get you. You're mine. You and me. You think you can take me out, bro? Not a chance. All right, congratulations, Delaram. Send us an email to support@swolenormous.com. Swole card 2252 in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Oh my God, we made it today. I'm super stoked. We'll take some soundboard requests. Fam, it was a great fucking show. Thank you. Thank you for being here. We were live earlier. We had some hardware or software or some kind of difficulties, but we made it through. I wanted to come back and do it anyway. We had a good little Q&A earlier too. Pillar number 7, fam. Pillar number 7, consistency. No fucking question about it. Consistency. Every day we get it done. We got it done today. We'll get it done again tomorrow. 2253 tomorrow. And I'll let you know, of course, the time. It might be later in the day. It might be in the afternoon, evening, because I am getting my hair and beard cleaned up. I'm going to look sexy tomorrow. Juicy.
Well, I could be wrong, but I believe diversity is an old wooden ship that was used during the Civil War era.
Emotional, damn it!
Oh, we get it done, though. Swole fam, we need our daily Swole, man. We need our daily Swole. We can't be without our Sleazecast. I know, it was rough. It just didn't feel right. It didn't feel right how it went down. I didn't like how it went down. Never surrender. Never give up. Never surrender. We made it. We made it, Beaches.
You can be fat and be healthy. I'm sorry, Lizzo, healthier than I will ever be.
That's gross. That's gross. Oh.
I got hairy legs.
That was gross.
We choose truth over facts.
A little hobo's dick cheese, I get you.
How about I send you a hobo's dick cheese?
I get you a little HDC. Nothing like some hobo's dick cheese. A lot of sodium, though. He's on fire.
He's on fire!
What do you mean? Shampoo my crotch.
No hands. What do you think, Rufus? Look at that piano cock, bro. Oh, undefeated. Nailed it. I fucking nailed it. You saw it. You saw that big knowledge cock flapping around. I know you saw it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't tell anyone. You saw that. Aren't you impressed? Yo, dude. Nailed it, right? Nailed it. Come on, give me 5. I nailed it. Oh. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. Oh, I know. Aren't you proud of? You're proud of Daddy? You're proud of Daddy? We nailed it, dude. We did it. You and me, Papa. You and me. Not too impressed? All right, not too impressed. I got you. I got you. All right, well, I liked it. I'm proud of myself. Don't act like you're not impressed. All right, fam, reminder, we got some 4th of July specials going on for Swolenormous X. Unlimited 3-month and annual options ends tonight at midnight. Swolenormousx.com/USA. And make sure you share the stream. Leave us a 5-star review no matter where you're watching. Check all the links in the show notes down below for all the details on everything we talk about here. That's 7 pillars, memberships, apparel, and so much more. Thank you for sticking through this. It's been a rough day for the Daily Swole, but we fucking did it. And I really feel proud about that. I'm glad. So tomorrow we'll have another amazing cast. I'll see you in the Telegram chat and, of course, Swole Text. And we'll be back here tomorrow for 2253. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Ya boy, Papa Swolio. Oh.
Crazy flow, need a straight jacket. Cash flow, I'm a bank addict. 6 subs, had the bass smacking. 808, had the place clapping. 3 girls is enough for me, so I pull out like the stock crashing. Like an IPO, trying to purchase me. This a private sector, so you can't have it. Faking all that boom bapping. Who you think you is, boy? 90s want they sound back, so I give rap all these fake rappers as I take matters in my own hands. I don't need rapping, I don't need Zans. I don't need help, I'm a grown man. Now they king left and they so mad, it's like...
Then yeah, I found that young king with my crown at 10 racks in the fanny pack, couple hundred in the Louis bag.
That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you made. That's a bed that you laid. That's a bed that you laid. What kind of game is you playing? We go hard in the paint, yeah. What the fuck is you saying? I only go where they pay. What kind of game is you playing? Yeah, whoa, my shit is relevant. On topic, my melanin is popping. I'm taking skeletons on closets and making new deposits. I'm in my element.